And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Well, Singy, this team is really playing good ball as of late. We'll see if they can keep it going here.
Riding an impressive win streak, Boog. This team is clutch right now. Doing it in different ways, too. Tough test today, though.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set, and our pitcher in this game, Justin Steele. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Honus Wagner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. That misses. 2-1. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Hank Aaron stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 1 out, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. In the air, right side. Sosa snags it for the 2nd out. Check out the Red Sox lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. You translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here at the friendly confines. And today's starter, Al Newhouser. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Kyle Tucker, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a foul ball. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering misses down and away. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Sheffield under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Ryan Sandberg stands in now and watches strike one. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Batting third, left fielder, Billy Williams.
Two down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Billy Williams. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right there.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Cubs are down quietly. All set for the start of the inning. Still stepping in for Boston, Willie Mays. And the first offering is not close. Steele, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games. Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And now the DH, Ted Williams. Another solid power season. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Bangs off the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. What a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
And now it's going to be Gary Sheffield. Inside. 1-0. No outs. Runner on second. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. That one just misses.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
David Ortiz digs in now. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And there's a foul ball. Williams over at second, one down. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one outside. Going to count 1-2. Upstairs.
2 strikes.
One out, the runner at second here in the second game of the series. Base knock center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
One down. Jason Varitek up next for the Red Sox. That one fouled off. Squirts away a little bit. Still only one out here in the inning. Foul ball there. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. Received more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So here's Horner now. Swinging a foul straight back. Now 1-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Honus Wagner.
Back to the top of the lineup, Honus Wagner up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one is lifted in the air. Williams trying to get there. He's got it. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Sosa went deep in his most recent game. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. That's down and in.
2-1.
That one way outside. And now 3 balls and a strike. And that is out of play. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Tristan Casas will hit next.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. No hits over his last 5 games.
Swings through that.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off
No
speed
ball,
there.
2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one
That's
inside,
Ball 2.
and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Two out, space is empty. And that's a little bit high. Now 2-0. And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out.
Yes, you're
Cut
out.
down, and that ends the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. On to the third. Inning, and now the right fielder, Hank Aaron. Steele back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Hank measures 6 feet even, 180 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that misses. And that is ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
Yep.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching it thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Ramirez in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That clips a corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next pitch is outside. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Bill just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Out to short, Swanson. Tosses to first. Mays retired at first. And that is that. So they set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago, Mike Lowell.
Mike Lowell.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. That one misses, and it's a full count. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Pitch misses outside, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Brenton Doyle in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Doyle launched a homer in his most recent game. 2 outs. That's a strike across the top of the zone. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ted Williams.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that one is inside ball one.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Started to go to 1-2. A check on it to third. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. And stepping in for Boston, Gary Sheffield. Slice to right and foul ball. Red Sox by 2. Popped up right side. Casas drifts towards it. Squeezes it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 out, space is empty. Now a chance for David Ortiz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Red Sox leading it by 2. And he grounds one to the right side. Casas takes it to the bag. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston, but they're on top 2-0.
No ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama faze me. See on my grind heavy for my babies. Life has its ups and downs.
And we're back.
Leading
Bottom 4. Here's Kyle Tucker. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. You know, these Cubs just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Ryan Sandberg, the next to hit.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
The Cubbies trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside. And that's outside. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. This one in the air. Ortiz sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy Williams.
Billy Williams, the next Cub to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that chance handled by Willie Mays. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point.
Catcher, Jason Veritek.
That one's in there. Strike 1. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. And now the count is even. just off the inside edge. Strike two.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
We got a full count.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either. A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And next for the Red Sox, Honus Wagner. 0 for 2 in this one. Rolled to short, could be 2. Fired to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Sammy Sosa.
Fought off foul.
You know, these Cubs, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8.
Now
Tristan Casas, the next Cub to hit. And that one fouled off. The Cubs down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And now Dansby Swanson.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-0. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Struck him out without a swing. And he And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Red Sox,
At the plate,
right
Hank
fielder,
Aaron.
Hank Aaron.
Steele back to work. And a
Ball
breaking
back
ball
outside.
misses outside. Swing and a foul out of play. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Manny
Here comes
Ramirez.
Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Justin Steele won't go any further, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher in the game
Cubs,
for the Cubs, Phil Bickford.
number 51.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So a man at first. Here's the left. Left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That one ripped, but foul. Hank on at first, nobody out. Bickford in his 4th year. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swung on, belted, way back there. And that one is going to go. And that should quiet this home crowd.
I thought he was going to hit the scoreboard for a second. 475. Oof.
That was blasted.
Let's go, Manny.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Willie Mays up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. And that's
Ball
off
back in.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Inside, ball 2.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Base hit. Well, Singy,
Now
he is
batting.
locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Digging in, Ted Williams. And that's a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up. In the zone, typically you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Runner at first with no outs here. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Doyle going back on this one. Just missed it. So and aboard, stepping in the long ball threat, David Ortiz. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Sandberg whips it to first. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
First baseman, Mike Bowles.
Just missed. They've got a potent line. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That's out to center field. And a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first, nobody out. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that drops in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Lowell gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Doyle, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Red Sox. Lee Smith, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Outside with a breaking ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeout. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Off the mark there. And 1-1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Next offering misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2 on the way. In the dirt, blocked. The Red Sox leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Ryan Sandberg getting ready to hit. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. That's a strike. That one clips the outside corner. And that is strike 2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned in the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it.
New inning getting started, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Jason Varitek. First pitch misses. And a foul ball. On the ground. Whips it to Casas. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Here's Nico Horner.
Batting,
he's 2 for 2.
Nico Horner.
Pinch hitter coming on. Ozzie Smith 11, looking to start something with 1 gone. First pitch just misses. That one pushed to the left and foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. That one's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, shortstop, Honus Wagner.
2 down, base is empty. Honus Wagner up next for the Red Sox. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. Just missed.
Ball, that's inside.
Hank Aaron on deck for Boston. Next offering is in for a strike. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Williams sizing this one up. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 7th. And now Billy Williams. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Cut on and miss, struck him out at 98. And he adds another strikeout to the pile, 14 now.
Right fielder.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. The Cubbies down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Now one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That one misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2
Good
strikes.
battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hard ground ball, base knock. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Casas in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely. Sosa leads off first with 1 away.
Ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Next pitch is outside. And strike 2.
Full count. 3-2.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Ramirez makes the catch, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs,
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching for
New
Boston.
pitcher for the Red Sox, Lee
Number
Smith.
48.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hit in the air, center field. Mays makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs leave 1. They trail it here 4-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aroldis Chapman. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike. And it's even up. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This to third. Whips it to Casas. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Willie Mays.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. One down, base is empty, and it remains 2-2. That's inside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Next offering way off the plate. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one fouled off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Here's a 1-2. Just missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Back here at Wrigley Field. Now it's going to be Mike Lowell. Pete Crow. Armstrong. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Action in the pen down there. Andrew Miller getting ready to go. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Three, 2 now. Goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Catcher Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. It was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike. This one in the air, center field. Mays has it sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
2 outs, space is empty. Brenton Doyle, the next Cub to hit. And that's way high. And it's 1-0.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The Red Sox leading by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So they bring on the veteran, Caleb Thielbar.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Sheffield in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That's to third, Lowell. To first, 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
So digging in, David Ortiz. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
There's a strike. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Got him swinging. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Jason Varitek will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And the sweeper misses. And that skips into dirt. Stays alive. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. And we're back. So bottom of the ninth. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Tucker. Smith back to work. There's a strike. Smith, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one ripped right center field, and that one's gone into the bleachers. That one felt good, and they've got their first run. It's 4-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Now, Ryan Sandberg. Inside, just missed. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And there's a ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
These two. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Andrew Miller taking over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting.
Now the Cubs four-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa, 1 for 3. There's the strike.
0-1.
Williams, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4. He's out. 3, and that's the ball game.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs. When individual statistics don't matter, it's all about the team W.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.